Your seed is you. Your seed contains your spiritual, psychological, and emotional nature. It has your imprint. It has what you ought to become. The template of what you ought to become in this life is in your seed. As you hold more of your seed, what will happen eventually is you will have a clearer understanding of who you are. Therefore, you will have a clearer understanding of your purpose. Therefore, you will have the inspiration and the courage necessary to move towards your purpose and accomplish it in this lifetime. You understand? So holding your seed back is actually holding the best of you back and keep it for yourself. I often say, when I meet a woman, well, I have women who I know want my energy. We know that on this journey, women want your energy. And I like to say the same things that she wants from me, I want to keep for myself. This is what we are asking you to do. We are asking you to keep the very things that others want from you. Keep that for yourself. Keep your energy to yourself. Keep your nutrients to yourself. Keep your vitamins to yourself. Keep your minerals to yourself. And see what happens. A man on this journey, on the SR journey, eventually levels up. Eventually, his life is progressively moving forward. Where it's because that seed that becomes a baby regenerates you by going to your crown chakra and causing you to have a Kundalini awakening. Essentially, you become a more awakened man. You become an enlightened being. You will be able to see through the bullshit in this world. You will be able to see your own bullshit, and you will be able to mitigate that. You will become free because that seed is your liberation. Brothers, each nut you bust enslaves you more. It enslaves you more into the darkness of this reality. Every time you bust a nut, you become more confused, more broken, weaker, more disconnected, more afraid, more fragile. Oh my God. But each nut you keep, you become freer, more enlightened, more awakened. This is what we are asking you to hold back, bro. This is what we are asking you to practice, slowly but surely, to retain and to become. Your seed is you. Your seed is the best of you. So every time you bust a nut, you literally just took the best of you and gave it away. Give it away to whom? To the trash can? To the towel? To the paper towels? Every time you had the opportunity to withhold and you didn't do so, what you did is you gave your life purpose away. Your seed contains your life purpose. As you hold more of your seed, a clearer picture of who you are begins to emerge. A clearer picture of your life purpose and your gifts and your talents begins to emerge. You begin to know exactly who you are and exactly how to move in this world and exactly who to impact. Oh man, the strength, the inner courage. That's why we're asking you to hold back. By holding back, we're not asking you to keep yourself from pleasure. And your mind will trick you by saying something like, YOLO, you only have one life to live, so it won't hurt to bust a nut. Yes, it will hurt. It depends on the frequency. It depends how much of it. It depends where you already are in your overall energy supply. So holding back is really holding yourself back for yourself. This is what semen retention is really all about. Eventually, when you have enough of that energy, you transmute it through the process of sex energy transmutation, where you take your inspirations, You develop them, and you can now take something from conception to actualization. You can watch your life become actuality. You can watch your thoughts become things, manifesting things, and you will recover the joy of accomplishment, the joy of success. This is what you lose on PMO. You lose the joy of success, the joy of accomplishment. Remember when you were a boy, how exciting it used to be in the about the thought of accomplishing something, and how excited you got when you did accomplish something. As men, we naturally have the joy and the excitement for significance. When we accomplish something, we feel significant. We feel like, okay, we have done what we are here to do. We feel good about ourselves. We get a dopamine hit. And so PMO, we get that false dopamine hit and that false sense of well-being and feeling good that doesn't even last, that only takes us further down into darkness. But when you hold your seed and you begin to accomplish little things into this life, a greater sense of well-being and self-love and self-significance will emerge. That's what we're asking you to hold back, my brother. Isn't that a good advice? Isn't that a good word to share with you? Doesn't this sound like a word of wisdom coming from a loving brother to you? That's what I thought of the brothers who came before me, the ones who talked to me this way when I was recovering in my early age, my early stages. I felt like they loved me. I felt like they cared for me. I felt like they understood what I was up against. You are a king. Stay in your kingdom. Remember, your semen contains your identity. Without your semen, you really cannot know who you are. There's no argument against that. You cannot know who you are. That's where the template of your character is. That's where your groundedness is. That's where your sense of success is. That's where your life path and your life purpose is, my friend. I'm telling you, every successful man has had some form of sexual discipline. So you cannot become anything of value and significance in this life without this form of sexual discipline. Today I am happy in my life. 5 years later, on NoFap and semen retention through various modes. I've been through, I guess, all the modes that are out there, and I've been slowly but gradually accomplishing bigger, more difficult things in my life that make me feel good and that make my life move forward. It's all because of SR. It's all because my energy stays within me. I'm able to navigate through the stress and complications of life, or through all the circumstances, as a strong man, as a courageous man. Life does not necessarily get easier, it won't, in fact, because now you'll be able to take more things in. You'll be able to process more things, and you will be able to see things that you used to miss. So life won't get easier, but you will get stronger. And you will be able to handle it. People around you will see the strength in you. And they will either love you or hate you for it, which doesn't matter to you anyway. None of it matters to you anyway. Because that strength, that power, that presence is a strong light, is a laser light. It cuts through anything that is in its path. You are something marvelous. You are something wonderful. But that something is in potential in your seed. Hold your seed and watch that something becomes you. Watch that something develop. You are king. Stay in your kingdom. Feel your power, bro. I'll see you next time.